and upgrade this guy. I was really worried today. I didn't think that I'd even get to play. Astraeus was not working after the latest update, so it was down for several hours. I did see online where people were talking about it, but not many, so maybe it was only affecting a few people, but I was a bit worried. But here we are, and oh, go on, get up. Right into the danger. Cheers, and welcome back to the Speakeasy. Last episode, we went into the caves and got some chitin and a few desmodus, but some of the caves are not really made for desmodus, so today we're gonna head out and try and tame a dire wolf, maybe a Yudi if we can, and I've got all prepared for that, and the new upgrade behind me here, the chem bench replaced the mortar and pestle, and that was instrumental in getting a lot of the ammo and the shocking darts, getting all that ready, and also was able to make a primitive shotgun. Hopefully we'll find a blueprint soon, but we're armed and ready to go. So we're gonna head up north. I think that we saw some wolves up there when we were up there getting megatheriums and stuff like that, so we're gonna head back up there. So let's get out of the base and then we'll just teleport. And I've still not really figured out where to go up on Corinthos. Let's just try northwest, maybe. That looks like that might be it. Oh, it's not even. We want to go to Fokintos, so let's see what's there. Here we have the east, the north, southwest. I've tried north and west, didn't really work, so let's try. Let's just go to north and see where that takes us. Make sure nothing's being teleported with us from the base. Alright, so we're clear. Meantime, we'll go ahead and upgrade this guy. I was really worried today. I didn't think that I'd even get to play. Astraeus was not working after the latest update, so it was down for several hours. I did see online where people were talking about it, but not many, so maybe it was only affecting a few people, but I was a bit worried. But here we are, and oh, go on, get up. Right into the danger. Alright, let's see if we can find some wolves. Maybe the wolves will find us. Let's see, here's a Yudi, level 100. That's not bad, but I think we can do better. So let's come back down here and see what we got. I think there's a megatherium. Level 100. Already got two really nice megatheriums, so if they could fit through all the caves, that would be great, but they don't always fit. Here's one with the cubs. Oh, and they're on to me already. Level 25. Oh, there's gotta be a 150 there. I just gotta draw out the 150 without getting them all drawn out. Let's see which one we grabbed. Oh, of course, we grabbed the leader, who's also wreaking havoc on me. Alright, we're gonna set you down here. Wow, vicious. Of course, first thing he does is attack the first thing he sees. Let's see, is there any other danger? Alright, let's hop off and see if we can set up our little trap. So, and make it small. We'll see if he can fit in here. Let's try a different kind of ramp. Alright. Let's see if we can get this guy in here. If he's even still over here. Might have got killed by now. Let's see. Yes. Is this him? Great. Wow. That stinks. So, this way, settled up our trap and saw what we got. Any rocks over here? Yeah, let's grab another trap. Some wood, some rocks. Can make about 4 to 8 more walls. I think then we'd be in good shape. Six. Couple more. We need some thatch. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem to be interested, I guess. He's gonna try and sneak up on me. Yep. Oops. Alright, now that we have our trap and some extra walls, let's head back over here and see about these wolves, what level they were. I think one of them was 25. Don't really want that. There's a 150 baby, but we don't want a 150 baby. That's not going to help us much. There's another 150. Let's see. Where can we put this? This looks pretty safe over here. Should have plenty of walls now. And if we can play this right, we can just pick up the direwolf and drop him right in. Got him. Let's see if we can drop him in here. First try. And he's in. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. Let's knock him out. So I'm gonna take a couple of these. One more should do it. Hold still. Gotcha. Alright, nice. So the boy. Let's see if we can find another one real quick while that one's taming. It's just a bush. Alright, let's see. Some chaos down here. Is that a wolf? It's a whole pack. Let's see. What do we got? No, they're hyenodons. Don't want those. Don't know how great those would be in that cave. Let's see what this guy is. This looks like a saber-tooth. But they're tearing him up, so even if I could. He was a level 100. Got there first, buddy. Here's another saber. 25. Some more sabers. Another 25. Loads of sabers. There's a 150. Let's see, I'm going to deal with this guy before. Oh, that's not the 150 saber-tooth, is it? Might have been. Yeah. Don't want to kill him. Let's see. Just want to kill the Carno. Nope, too bad. Nope, that was just a 60. So that wasn't him. 150 is still over here somewhere. Try and spot him before he spots us. So we'll come back. What do we got here? Level 60. We'll just leave this trap here in case we find something else. Would like to maybe find another dire wolf or maybe a saber-tooth. We do have a good saber-tooth saddle, I think, so, or at least the blueprint. So they're pretty good in the caves. The saddle will help protect them. Oh, let's see, way over there. Yes, that's a 150. He's gonna tear me up, and he's doing some pretty good damage. Bro, come on. Ease up. Okay, how about you stay there for a second? try and get him in a way that he doesn't attack us. Alright, that might have worked. There's our trap. Oh, there he goes. Back at it. Drop you in here before you kill my RG. How many of these do you need? 5K? So we probably need about 5 of these. So there's 2, 3. Okay. Headshots were much more successful. Give you a couple of those. Nice. So we have some options when we head to the caves. And we can listen for some Yeti roars and see if we can find a better Yeti. Don't know that this will be very easy. But we can use a gate trap on this guy. Nope, that's a 25. We don't need a 25. Let's see if we can take him out. Oof, Carnos. Try not get fear roared. There, got him. Got him without getting fear roared. Oh, took out everybody. Okay. That was a really weak pack of people. Weak pack. Okay. Let's see. Megatherium or no? Jelly. How about you guys? 100. And feud mutable. Don't need that. Sabertooth still teaming up. Don't hear any more UDs. Alright, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and take this trap this time. And see what else we can find. Like this little baby. Oh, get out of the way. Where'd you go? Where'd the baby saber-tooth run off to? Can't see anything in all these bushes. Oh well. Pick up our trap. And we'll head out looking for another UD. Maybe we'll just head home. Forgot what we came for. Somebody that's going to be able to get us into the caves and take out things when the bat can't. Because the desmodus might not fit into caves, especially on like the highland. They're just not designed for the desmodus. What was this guy? 150, of course. So we might have to take out the astral one first. Some baby Udis. I do not know how that's going to play out. Can a Yeti fit through here? I don't even know. We might have to do the same kind of trap that we did on the Rex. Oh, he defeated the e10, so not quick enough. Let's take him out, see what we get. Maybe. I don't think the RG is ready for this. No, RG is not ready for this. Okay, just keep following me then. Pawn you off over here. Here, attack this guy. Where the babies go? Here we go. Oh, why can't I? Thought that Yeti was dead. Where did it go? How about this one? I was able to get you, but not the other one. Let's see, why is that? There we go. Alright, well, we'll be able to raise these guys up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see, spot any crystal? Yes, up there. Pretty dangerous up here. But I think once we have these Utis raised, I think we're ready to head over to the island. We have some cave dwellers, cave flyer. We have some of the tributes, but we'll need way more tributes. So we'll probably just go over there, establish a nice little easy small shed, and get ready to do some boss fights. Alright, now we got a pod for you. At least I thought I did. Why am I having problems here? Don't know. I have pods. My gun bugged. We used it just a second ago, so can't be bugged. There we go. Don't understand that, but okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and warp somewhere near home. Double check. We are on Corinthos. Let's see. We're about here, which is kind of center. Let's see if we can go to the eastern part of the west, maybe, or southern part of the north. Try this. Go to the eastern part of the west. Let's see where we end up. one thing I kind of been slacking on, maybe we'll get to it, is a skill tree. It only has 3 points. I haven't been paying any attention to these, but I'll focus on that later. Alright, where did we end up? Not too bad. There's our statue. So yeah, the skill tree, I've used that at some in my community server. The one thing I got to unlock completely was the tracker feature, so it's very helpful in finding metal and some things like black pearls, and it's helpful when you're out farming. It's also nice to have the skill that allows you to imprint on wild creatures when you tame them, so they're already 30% imprinted, and I think there's a few other skills in there that just work really well. They're pretty helpful, so we'll probably focus on that. Kind of just wanted to get started and not be chasing those kind of goals that are helpful, but not immediate, and they've kind of snuck up on me. A place where you can at least get the worldly ones, because there's 2 pages. You have the worldly and then you have the lost colony ones, and so the lost colony ones, you pretty much only are able to complete 1 lost colony, so you can do those when we get to that point, but right now we are not. I don't know that this guy is still level 150. Okay, we don't want any of that. Heard you had a rough day. Agatha, she did her job, but man, she took a beat in the day. Alright, so we're back here at the house. Throw out these baby. Plenty of meat on you. Throw out these baby beauties. They're both girls, by the way, so that kind of stinks, but that's life. We can get another one. We just needed to get these guys up and raised, and we'll see. Let's check our saddle situation. We have data. Raptor. There's our saber-tooth, 234. So that's pretty solid. I also have a 322. So yeah, we'll probably use the saber-tooth. 34 health, 42, and they're tenacious. They're looking at 37, 37. The stamina boost, so not bad. But this, excuse me, this good saddle is going to be helpful, so probably stick with that guy. Go ahead and see get a good look at him. Cool colors. The saddle on. Look even cooler. These guys are pretty tough though in the caves. Got a nice leap in case we need that. So yeah, we now have some cave runners. And we have trained up a team of Rexes, so we'll probably go into fights with Rexes. I'm hoping that we find some Rex saddle BP in the cave drops. That would be very helpful at this point, because I do not really want to go into, an alpha fight with primitive saddles. But we may just do the gamma ones if we don't have any kind of better saddles. And once we get better saddles, we can come back around and finish those off. And that'll be the future goals. We'll see. First, we'll get into the caves. And we'll be taking this desmodus here and flying when we can. But when you're not able to fly, you don't fit. We'll go ahead and hop out one of these guys and ride them. I think we'll be ready. We have enough materials to build a small little base, and we're going to take a bed and just spend a little time. We won't stick around on the island for very long. We'll see how it goes. If we need to come back, then we'll be back. So next episode, that's where we'll be headed out to. So if you want to stick around, come back. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.